opinions on...
The survey conducted between January 5th and 12th May 2022 sought to understand the citizens' opinions on business and taxation environment in Uganda, sampling around 6,000 respondents around the country in 2 rounds.
When we ask what are some...
Releasing the report, Marina Nyanzi, a senior program officer at Twaweza Africa, said there were fewer mentions for COVID-19 when asked reasons for collapse of businesses, as respondents mentioned lack of capital and high cost of inputs. Ugandans saying taxes are fair are just 13%, down from 33% in 2019 when the last survey was conducted, although citizens are getting more receptive of taxation. Half the population understand the tax body and the various taxes it levies, and figures are high in rural areas. And 66 to 67% of Ugandans agree that taxes are high, which necessitates tax evasion.
Most people say that they do pay VAT. We have lower mentions of other taxes. So that tells you something about the current tax base, that it's not really as wide as we would want it to be, that a few are bearing the burden while the rest go untaxed. It's important to note that women are less aware of the Uganda Revenue Authority. This is not because women are not smart or anything, but it's because we see that most of them are involved in informal businesses, and a lot of those informal businesses are not necessarily interacting with the URA to probably pay their taxes.
Now, what does that mean for Uganda Revenue Authority? There is work to do, because if we choose to hide our heads in the sand and behave and conduct ourselves as if these challenges are not there, we will not create interventions that address them, and that will be self-defeating.
The survey, according to economics expert Dr. Muhumuza, should serve as an eye-opener for Ministry of Finance, which they started the budgeting cycle for the financial year 2022-2023. Uganda Revenue Authority has for 3 financial years running registered shortfalls in tax collection.
Be realistic. Let's know that the global economy is going into a recession, especially some of the key drivers of the global economy in Europe. We are seeing challenges there. We're seeing China has challenges. They still have a zero COVID tolerance policy. And China is a major driver and a major trader, but we're also seeing shortfalls of food here. We're seeing schools are not picking up as fast, meaning households are also not picking up as fast. So I think we need to be very realistic, very moderate, and set very moderate targets for the coming year. Do not get into very ambitious things of spending on items that can really be deferred. Let's prioritize non-wage and wages, because those are the ones that drive the economy. Some things like capital development, where government did not even release money for this particular quarter, we need also to realize that that is not a one-off.
The report recommends emphasis on business formalization and accountability on the side of government. Muhumuza, NTV.